Hello everyone, I am here with my next video, that is multiplexer. I want to tell you that the multiplexer basically belongs to a topic that is digital electronics, and we are having few topics of digital electronic in ICSC. That's why we are studying all these things. And I want to tell you that multiplexer is basically accepts n inputs and produce only one output. Something is new for you all. And C, it is a combinational circuit, or we can say it is a digital circuit, in which I am going to introduce you multiplexer with the help of the combinational circuits. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the needs of multiplexer, block diagram of multiplexer, and the types of multiplexer. See, first of all, why we are having multiplexer with us. See, for multiplexer, I'm taking one example, that is TV set. We all are having TV set in our home. Think about it. We are having so many channels in our TV, and that TV is operated with the remote control. Think so many channel is coming, but we are watching only one. How? See the first diagram. The signal of TV channel were passed towards satellite, and satellite provides the same channels to our home. And behind it, see the number of signals used to keep waiting behind the TV set, seeking entry to produce a program on screen. But it happens when we are pressing a key, when we are pressing a button from our remote control, and then it is possible. Because see, specific signal is selected and allowed to enter the television set on pressing a button from remote control. Means so many inputs were coming as signals to a television set, but television set only provides us one channel. So many channels were waiting, means so many channel we are having as input, but the TV set always provides us only one output, but with the help of remote control. Means you are required one one thing, that is inputs, n number of inputs, any number of inputs, and a television set, for example a television set, and you want remote control to control n number of signal and to produce only one output signal. This is an example of multiplexer. Because you are used to with the TV sets, that's why I'm taking this, and you are able to understand what I want to say, why we are having multiplexer, and how the concept came. And see something about multiplexer. You are having a block diagram. We are accepting n number of input, we are producing only one output. And multiplexer, also known as mux, the short form of multiplexer. See the right hand side, it is a digital electronics, we can say a combinational circuit that is of two n input and has n selective lines. Means we want control signals also, which control the input line, and we can have our output, and we have only one output line. Means only one input is selected as output. You have to remember that. Only we have so many inputs, means two n inputs we are having, and with the help of n selective line we are selecting only one input as our output. And basic need, because it reduce network cost by minimizing the number of communications link needed between 2 points. Multiplexer use less number of gates, less number of wires. That's why it is more in need now. And see, the multiplexer is a device which provides a signal selectively out of the number of input signal I told you. And mux is a short form, we can say abbreviation. Mux contain a number of input signals but produce only one output signal. You have to remember that. Hence, it is also known as many to one device, accepting many inputs and providing only one output. That's why it is many to one device. Or we can say a data selector. Data selector because we are selecting only one data as output. And see the right hand side, the same thing I had written, and 2n inputs, control signal is n. We want remote control, that's why control signal is n, and one output only. And then this is the block diagram for multiplexer. Now see, we are having first type of multiplexer, that is 2:1. Then we have 4:1, then we have 8:1, and then we have 16:1 multiplexer. We are going to study all these multiplexer one by one with the help of block diagram, with the help of truth table. And now we have 2:1 multiplexer. But the name indicates 2 input and 1 output. See, for controlling 2 input and providing 1 output, we require a control signal also. That's why see, the block diagram is having C as control signal. It is a combination circuit where 1 output and 2 input control signals we are having. In 2:1 multiplexer, one signal is used to control the output signal. Only one is required to control 2. And we are having only one output. That's why it is known as 2:1 multiplexer. 2 inputs and 1 output and 1 control signal. And see, you are having one truth table in front of you. If you are providing 0, then you are getting input 1 as output. And when the signal is 1, then you are getting input 2 as output. See the logic circuit where we are accepting 2 input and providing 1 output with the help of one control signal. See, this control signal provides us either 0 or 1. It depends that when this control signal provides 0, then what happens? This negation provides you 1 here, and this one provides you 0. And when it is moving, then this control will become 1 and this one becomes 0. Then I2 never works because of 0 is multiplied with something is 0 only, and because of 1, I1 is come as output. That's why see, when we are having 0, I1 is the output. And that's why we are having one equation in front of us, we can say one formula in front of us, and this formula provides us what output we are getting from so many inputs. And the working I had provided you here, the same thing what I told you earlier, the same thing written here. We are having our equation in front of us, we can say we have expression in front of us of output. When we are providing C0, then in this equation we are providing one by one, I am putting values and see what I am getting. When I am putting value in this, see C dash, if I am providing 0 as C, then C dash become 1. That's why I written 1, and I1 is already there. And the same way, see, for this I had written this C means 0, I2 normal, and something multiplied with the 0 answer will be 0, something multiplied with the 1 answer will be the same. And when we are putting this in the equation, then I1 plus 0 is I1. That's why we are getting I1 as output. When we are having C0, then I1 is the output. When we are having C1, then I2 is the output. I've written each and everything so that you can understand. We have to fill the value 0 and 1 inside the equation, and then we are getting the final result in front of us. The same way, after seeing all these things, the truth table is created so that you can remember when 0 is provided, I1 is the output. When 1 is provided, I2 is the output. These things happens, then we are getting our output. Now see, we are having 4:1 multiplexer in which we are accepting 4 inputs and providing 1 output. But we have to remember, for this we required 2 control signals. See, diagram is in front of you all. And see, in this diagram, we are having 4:1 multiplexer. And one more thing is 4 inputs and we are having 1 output with 2 control signals. See, we can understand it in a better way when we are going to see our truth table. See, when we are accepting 2 control signals and then that control signal provides us input as output, we require 2 control signals, that is C1 and C2. But you have to remember that when we are having 2 variable truth table, the conditions were 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, because somehow signal may be 0, somehow signal may be 1. You have to consider all the situations. And when the first situation occurs, then we are getting I1 as input. We are having all inputs 1, 2, 3 and 4, but I1 will be output from 4 inputs, means 1, 2, 3 and 4. For 4, from 4 inputs we are getting I1 as output when the control signals were 0 0. But when our control signals were 0 1, then we are getting second one as output. When we are having 0 1 0 as control signal, then we are getting 3 as output. And then when we are having 1 1 as control signal, then we are getting 4 as output. In this manner, you have to remember all these things, that 0 0, when we are having control signal 0 0, then we are getting I1 as output. How it has happened, we have to create some truth table for that. See, in this way we had created our truth table: C1 normal and the negation part. And when the first one occurs, we have to take this 0 0, means here 0 0 0 means C1 dash, 0 again 0 means C2 dash, and then we are placing I1, means I1 with C1 C2, and the same way I2 with C1 C2, I3 with C1 C2, and I4 with C1 C2. But we have to take this, means when 1 1 is there, then we have to take C1 C2. When 0 is there, we have to take dash. When 1 is there, we have to take normal. We are combining this with the inputs with the help of diagram, and then all the inputs were going towards a logic diagram, and we are having OR gate. Mean when we are having one, any one provides us 1, means maybe This one provides us, first one provides us 1, then this one provides us 0 0 0, then this one provides us only 1. This equation provides us I1 as output. When everyone provides us 0 and only first one provides us 1, then the output will be I1 only. And how it happens, we have our working also. You can better understand through the working. First of all, you have to remember few things. 2 control signal, 4 inputs and only 1 output, but we are having our expression so that you can identify how it is going to be solved, how we are getting all these things. And few things I told you, this is the logic circuit, and then we have our 4 inputs, 2 control signals and 1 output. And just remember, these thing is forwarded towards OR gate, and we are having one equation and we are going to solve this equation, and then we are getting these thing as output. I'm only going to solve one as working so that you can understand all other things too. See, the first one I am telling you, I had created two, but I am explaining one, and I'm thinking like that you can able to understand the second one also. We are having our equation in front of us, the final equation. When our control signal was 0 0, then we are going to provide here, we are putting the values here one by one. See, first we are taking here means C1 dash C2 dash with I1. When we are having 0 0, the dash becomes 1 1, and then we are getting I1. 1 dot 1 dot I1 means when we are multiplying something, you all know 1 dot 1 is 1, and 1 multiply with anything is answer is 1, that value only. And then we have the next one. See, the second one is C1 dash C2. C1 dash C2 with I2. See, dash become 1 and normal becomes 0 only, because the normal contains 0. In anything multiply with the 0, answer will be 0. The same thing, the third one. See the third one, I3 with C1 C2 dash. C1 C2 dash with I3. C1 already contains 0, that's why we are getting 0. C2 means converting 0 to 1, and then anything multiply with the 0, answer will be 0. In this fourth one, C1 0, C2 0, anything multiply with the 0, answer will be 0. Then we are putting all the values in an equation. Then see what we are getting, I1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. Anything adding with the 0 is that value only. That's why we are getting I1 as output when the control signals were 0 0. The same thing I think you are able to understand when the control signal was 0 1. I had written each and every condition, and why we are getting I2 as output, you can able to understand with the solution. And by following all these things, we are getting a truth table. When our signals were 0 0, we are getting I1. When our signals were 0 1, we are getting I2. When we are signals are 1 0, we are getting I3. And when the signals were 1 1, we are getting I4. And then for moving further with the diagram of 8 to 1 multiplexer, the same way we are moving forwarding each and everything, you can remember these things. For 8 we require 3 variable truth table, that's why we are having 3 control signal to operate 8 inputs and to provide 1 output. Any one input can become an output anytime, but it depends upon the control signal. Now see, it is 8 is to 1 multiplexer, and which contain only one output, 8 input signal, and we are having 3 control signal. I told you 3 control signal required to handle 8 inputs and to provide one output. See, we are having our truth table in front of us. When we are having control signal value that is 000, then the output is produced as first input. The first input will become output. And when the control signal provides 001, then our second input becomes our output. The same way, 010, third input becomes our output. 011, our fourth input becomes our output. These things we have to apply in our logic diagram. Then you are able to understand how it is happening. See, the logic diagram is in front of us. Now we are having a logic circuit with 8 inputs, 3 control signal and 1 output. But I told you, when we are having C1 value is 000, then the first input is placed with them. 0 means dash, I told you previously also. That's why the signal 0 is forwarding towards them. See, dash is forwarding towards them. C1, when provides 0, it becomes 1. And 1 is forwarding inside it. Then what happened? This equation provides you I1 1 1 1, and the answer will be I1. When you are providing the control signal that is 000, because of this logic circuit, 0 becomes 1. I told you, from the NOT gate we are passing anything, it becomes opposite. Means when we are passing 000, then from NOT gate it becomes 111, and we are forwarding it. See, we are forwarding it, and then we are getting all these things. We were forwarding this, and then we are getting this. Means I1 dot 1 dot 1 dot 1 means anything multiplied with the 1, answer will be I1 only. The same manner we have to move with the other also. When we are passing 0, 1 0, what will happen? 0 1 0 means here we are having 0, here we are passing 1, here we are passing 0. But here just opposite happen. 0 means it becomes 1, here it becomes 0, here it becomes 1. And see, 0 1 0 means where we are writing 0 1 0, 0 1 0 means C1 dash, C2 and C3 dash. 0 means dash, 1 means normal. Means we are using here C1 dash, C2 and C3 dash. And see, in this we had created, here we are providing 1 and then 0, and then for C3 we are taking, see this one, we are taking this one, and then what will be the answer? Means I3 becomes I3 only. 0 1 0. I3 becomes I3 only, and see what happened. I3, C1, C2, C3. We are providing 0, 1, 0 means just negation of 0 means 1. Here we are providing 1 means 1 only. And the 0 from this, we are going to negate 0, then we are getting 1 means 1, 1, 1 with I3 means we are getting I3 as output. When a signal provides 0, 1, 0, I3 will become output. In this manner, everything is created with the help of AND gate, and we are forwarding it with the help of OR gate. Any signal becomes 1 anytime, and the OR gate forwarding it means first time when we are passing 0, 0, 0, this signal provides us I1 as output, and we are forwarding it means only this signal provides us 1, other signals provides us 0 at that time. That's why we are getting I1 as output. Equation is in front of you all, and see the working I am showing you. When we are forwarding 0, 0, 0, we are having our equation. I'm putting one by one in each and every situation. We are providing values. See, we have to provide this 0 to C1 dash. What will happen? 0 becomes 1. When we are providing 0 to C2 dash, it becomes 1. Means opposite of 0 is 1 only. Then again C3 dash, C3 value is 0. That's why it becomes 1. And we are getting I1 as output because everything multiplied with 1 is the same input. And anything, see, everywhere we are having 0. That's why the answer will be 0. Anything multiplied with the 0, answer will be 0. And see, when we are putting this in our equation, we are getting I1 as output. That's why in truth table I had already mentioned, when we are providing C1, C2, C3, that is 0, 0, 0, then we are getting I1 as our output because of this working. And if you want to check, you can go with the other workings also. I don't have that much time. That's why, or otherwise the video should become more creative. I think so, but the time it consume a lot. That's why I'd not taken the other one also. And now I'm moving further with 16:1. It is a combination circuit which accepts 16 inputs, which is going to handle with 4 control signal and going to produce 1 output. This is our block diagram of 16:1 multiplexer. In the same thing, see, 1 output, 4 control signals, 16 inputs. And see, table is in front of us. When we are having 0, 0, 0, 0, then we are getting I1 as output. The same manner you have to follow. This is our logic diagram in front of us. This is logic circuit, we can say 16 inputs, 4 control signals and 1 output. You are having each and everything in front of you all. I had written this one is our expression. You have to focus that when you are providing 0, 0, 0, 0, then this equation provides you I1 dot 1 dot 1 dot 1 dot 1 means the answer will be I1. The same working, you can go through it. See the working. I had written everything for you all. We have an expression when we are providing 0, 0, 0, 0. Then see what happened. The same thing I had written 1 1 1 1 with I1. I1 will be output. Others were getting, see, everywhere you are getting 0. See, in equation, every equation you are getting 0. That's why each and every equation gets answer 0. See, everywhere you are having 0. When we are putting it together, we are getting I1 as output. You can take any example for that and see this logic circuit you can use, and you can go through any of the working and you can judge what we are getting as output. I created lot of things so that you can able to understand. I'd spend a lot of time to create all these things, and you have to create all these things in your copy also so that you can go through it whenever you want to go, and try to have some workings by yourself so that you can able to understand what is going on. And still, if you have any doubt, you can ask from me. Otherwise, goodbye and good luck.